Okay, so we have just finished the lesson number one, which is about government accounting. Now we'll have to discuss about lesson number two, the fundamentals of government budgeting. But before that, I'll give you an activity. So you are to give, this is a graphical representation of what is budgeting. So for you, fill in the circles why you think a budget is significant in business organization. So you actually may add additional circles for your answer. So this is about what do you understand about budgeting and its importance. So another thing for your assessment task, so I have a question, is there a need to compare budget and the actual performance? So you now have the budget and then the actual event or actual performance is there. So do we need to compare the two? So you need to explain your answer. And the second one is that in a personal context, can you apply budgeting as a student? So you may actually give examples for which you can elaborate for this question. So remember that in our day-to-day living, budgeting is very important. So it can help in making good financial decisions. So even our parents, 'di ba? They budget our finances because remember, our resources are only limited. Dili siya na kadaghan. So that's why the available fund should be used as effective and as efficient as possible because our resources are scarce, meaning limited. So the way our parents make a budget for the family's household is a form of budgeting concept. So in business aspect, financial planning is very important for us to be guided by the financial goals that we want to achieve. So as they say, it's better to have a plan and failed than never have a plan at all. So mas maayo pa daw na ay plano kaysa plano na nag-fail kaysa sa wala jud ka nagplano. So in that sense, budgeting is very important. The financial planning is very important because it is a way of forecasting. Forecasting is about unsa kahaang mahitabo in the next few years or in the next year. So budgeting will tell you what course of action you should do for the future. So for business entities, you are to prepare a budget. So a budget is a projection, meaning usa ka imong mga projected income and expenses basing on what historical data. So historical data meaning the previous events or the previous transactions will tell you and will make you project on what will happen in the future. And again, the purpose of which is for decision para magaidan ka unsa ang tama na decision in the future. So remember that the results of the planning shall be compared to the actual performance. Meaning this is the budgeted amount. And this is also the actual amount. For example, for transportation, you budgeted 500 pesos. But the actual amount na imong nagasto is 600 pesos. So, ang difference na 100 shall be the variance. So, is it favorable? Is it unfavorable? So, depende. Depende sa kung unsang klaseng disbursement ang imuhang na gasto. So, it shall be the basis para makadetermine ka what went wrong asa man ta namali, what must be done meaning kung namali ta unsa man tong buhaton, and what was not foreseen meaning unsa ka atong wala nato na foresee, unsa ka atong wala nakit-an in making the budget. So we will have the realizations by means of the project para ma-improve ta, meaning for improvement, meaning the budget versus the actual will tell us what improvement should we do for the next year. So it will identify the strength and weakness, and it shall be a control function. So in the context of the government, so kaina, these are the basic concepts of budgeting, basic concepts of financial planning. So if we are to if we are to enter the context of the government, so ang Constitution sa Philippines, nag-set siya og rule. Number one, walay kwarta. No money shall be paid by the Treasury except in pursuance of an appropriation made by law, meaning all should be coming from appropriation, meaning from a budget na gipasa sa Congress na mahimo siyang balaod. And the other one is that the Constitution establishes the need sa tanang government entities to undergo, meaning all government agencies shall undergo budgeting process para makabalota kung unsa ang tama na pamaagi, tama na pag-disburse sa atuang mga pundo. So atong government, the government shall have different sources of income. So we will discuss more of that in the next few modules. So unsa may buhaton sa government budgeting? It is to allocate the revenue, meaning we have the revenue. And then sometimes we need to borrow funds because it's not enough. So katong imuhang na itong revenue plus ang mga nautang sa gobyerno, what shall we do? What is the budget na what is the allocation of those revenue and borrowed funds para ma-achieve nato ang economic and social goals sa ato ang country. So it is more on the production and delivery of goods and services while maintaining and supporting a healthy fiscal position. Meaning, we have now the money. May it be coming from revenue or may it be coming from borrowed funds. So, nanatay kwarta or nanatay pundo. Unsa man ang ato ang paggamitan ana. So, i-budget na to siya kung asa siya padulong. So, that's the purpose of government budgeting. So through the budget, remember that the government can prioritize asa man padulong ang iyahang pundo. For this administration, it's about the build program. So dira naka align ang priorities sa atong government, usually make or building infrastructure. So muna siya ang priority for now. So, budgeting for the national government involves the what? Preparation. Giunsa pag-prepare, giunsa nato pagbuhat ang ato ang budget. Kung natay nabuhat na budget, ato ang ipa-authorize, meaning ato ang ipa-approve. Once it is approved, then we need to execute, meaning gamito nato ang ato ang budget. And then once we use it, we should be held responsible and accountable for that budget. So, in general, a government budget is a financial plan. So, plano na siya sa gobyerno as to asa padulong ang pundo. May it be in education, may it be in health, depending on the priorities of the government para i-promote ang socio-economic objectives. So, a budget is a government's plan for a year. So, it is a schedule of expenditures asa padulong ang mga expenditures sa gobyerno. So, it is a tool because we shall use this para makontrol nato ang ato ang pundo for the development agenda and socio-economic objectives. So, when we have the government budget, as I say, it is about prioritization and putting into actions our plans and programs. So, ang objective sa budgeting is what? Number one, spending within our means. So, if this is the budget available, we should live within that budget. So, dito dapat magsobra-sobra. And then, investing in the right priorities. Unsa man ang tama na priority na dapat natong i-google sa ato ang pondo. And then, delivering measurable results. Meaning that these are the socio-economic objectives. Meaning, for example, we need to alleviate, meaning pagamyo nato ang pobre sa Pilipinas. So, how do we achieve that? So, daghang pa maagi ang government. 4Ps is also a means, it's also an example of asa gipadulong ang budget sa government. Just like government accounting, which was differentiated or distinguished nato sa accounting for private. So, kung apong i-discuss karon ang kalahian sa government budgeting and private budgeting. Actually, for both public and private sectors, budget is a key planning tool. Meaning, walay kalahian sa duha. Kung public man or kung government man or private, a budget is a planning tool. It's just that for public bodies, public for government, it is to balance the budget. Meaning, kung naay pondo, asa man padulong, asa na to i-apportion, asa na to i-allocate. While ang purpose sa private, ang purpose sa budget sa private sector, it is to predict the operating results. Meaning, kung unsa kaha ang mahitabo in the next year. Kung mo ni ang ato ang budget, magka-income kahata or magkalugi kahata. So remember that in a public sector, if a public sector budget doesn't balance, so dapat kang mag-cut og services. Meaning, kailangan nimo ipagamyan ang kanina aspect para ipuno sa pikas na aspect or budget. And then you also, when the budget is not enough, then you need to raise the tax. Tax is the lifeblood of the government. So mo na ang main source of what? Source of income sa government. Kung dili pa yun kaya or dili pa yun or kulang pa yun, then we need to borrow. But in a private sector, ang purpose sa budget is i-forecast, meaning i-predict lang nimo kung unsa kaha ang mahitabo sa imuhang next year kung kani siya na budget is masunod. Shall I make a profit? Shall I make a loss? So if your profit is too low, then mag-budget ka na mababaan nimo ang cost or i-predict nimo na patasan nimo ang sales. So meaning in private businesses, budget is just a way para makontrol nimo in the next year ang imuhang expenditures o mapatasan nimo ang income para makabalo ka kung pila imong ginansya. Pero in government budgeting, it's more on this is the available fund. How will I apportion? Asa na ko iapod ni na kwarta or kani siya na source of fund sa different aspects. Again, may it be in education, may it be in infrastructure, in health. So, depende siya. So, remember that the financial objective of a public sector body is to what? Maximize. I-maximize nato ang delivery of services. While ang purpose sa ang pinaka-objective sa private na businesses is to what? Reduce the cost and increase revenue para na ay income. Meaning, pag private entity, more on pila ka kung ginansya. But in government, na-deliver ba ang tamang serbisyo sa publiko? So, that's the discussion for the basics of government budgeting. So if we are to apply, I have a question. So what do we mean with government having a healthy fiscal position? So unsay nasabtan ninyo pag makalungog ta na ay healthy fiscal position ang sa government? And the other one is that is there a difference? Nabay kalahian ang financial objectives between government and private entities. So elaborate, explain your answers. Tapos, assessment, another assessment task, briefly discuss unsa may relationship sa budget preparation, sa budget authorization, kung i-execute na ang budget, and the accountability. So tell me, what is the relationship? And then last, I'll give you a situation. If you become the President of the Republic of the Philippines, unsa ka ang aspect that you would prioritize in the national budget? Diba, I told you earlier that the budget will tell us the priority of the government. So, sa gusto niyo education, health, infrastructure. So, depende. So, kindly elaborate your answers. So, with that, congratulations. You have just finished lesson number